The savanna slept beneath a silver moon, its grasses whispering with the breath of hidden predators. A lone leopard, Sira, crouched low on an acacia branch, her eyes fixed on the dark shapes moving below. Hyenas, 5 of them, circling something. A kill. Her. Kill. She'd dragged the impala there before dusk, planning to feast once the night grew thick. But the hyenas had come early, drawn by the scent of fresh blood. Their laughter, shrill and cruel, cut through the still air. She could take 1, maybe 2, but 5, not unless something shifted. Then came a sound. Soft, deliberate paw steps in the grass. Another leopard. Her brother, Kiro. They locked eyes through the shadows, an unspoken plan flickering between them. Kiro lunged first, a streak of gold and fury crashing into the largest hyena. Chaos exploded, snarls, yelps, claws ripping through fur. Sira dropped from above, landing square on another, the air filled with the stench of blood and dust. Welcome, wildlife enthusiasts, to a story ripped from the heart of the African night. What you just witnessed was the spark that ignites one of the savanna's most ancient and brutal rivalries, the eternal conflict between leopards and hyenas. These are not just chance encounters over a meal. This is a war for survival, a battle for territory, and a fight for dominance played out under the cover of darkness. The hyena's bone-crushing jaws versus the leopard's stealth and agility. The clan's numbers against the solitary hunter's power. Tonight, we delve into this epic struggle, where every shadow holds a threat and every sound could be your last. Let's go back to our leopards, Sira and Kiro. They are masters of the ambush, ghosts of the grassland. A single leopard possesses incredible strength, capable of hoisting prey twice its own weight into the safety of a tree. Their spotted coats are not just beautiful. They are a masterpiece of camouflage, allowing them to melt into the dappled light of the bush. They are solitary, precise, and deadly, but their greatest strength can also be their greatest weakness. Being alone makes them vulnerable, and there is no greater threat to a lone leopard than a clan of spotted hyenas. Don't be fooled by their clumsy appearance or their infamous laughter. Hyenas are incredibly intelligent, social predators with a bite force that can pulverize bone. They are relentless. When they hunt as a clan, their stamina and coordination are unmatched. They don't just steal kills, they systematically dismantle their competition. Their strategy is simple. Overwhelm with numbers, intimidation, and sheer brute force. For Sira and Kiro, facing a clan of 5 was a calculated risk, but one they had to take. The battle raged. Kiro, momentarily distracted, screamed as a hyena's jaws clamped down on his hind leg. The sickening crunch echoed in the night. Sira, without hesitation, leapt to his defense, her claws slashing deep to free him. But the pack was too experienced, too coordinated. They quickly regrouped, their yellow eyes glowing from the darkness, their mocking laughter rising as they tightened the circle. Backed against a termite mound, the 2 leopards were trapped. It seemed their fight was lost. The hyenas closed in, ready for the final, brutal assault. This is the reality of the savanna. A moment of weakness is an invitation to death. The night was about to claim 2 of its most elegant hunters. But the African night is full of secrets. Just as the hyenas prepared to strike, a sudden silence fell over the clearing. The pack froze. A low, guttural rumble rolled from the tall grass behind them. More eyes emerged from the darkness, but these were different. They glowed with a cool, green intensity. Another leopard? No, 3 of them. A hidden coalition, perhaps a mother and her grown cubs, drawn not by the kill, but by the sounds of the struggle. The balance of power had just shifted in the most dramatic way possible. The hyenas, who had thrived on their numerical advantage, were suddenly outnumbered. What happened next was a blur of violence shrouded by the moon slipping behind a cloud. The savanna erupted. The hunters became the hunted. When the first light of dawn finally broke, The scene was one of grim finality. Vultures were already circling high above, drawn to the crimson-stained soil. The impala carcass was gone. The hyenas, too, had vanished, leaving only signs of a desperate and lost battle. The only clear tracks leading away were 2 sets of leopard paw prints disappearing into the dense bush. There was no victory feast. There was only survival. The night belonged to the hunters. This incredible tale highlights the fluid, unpredictable nature of life and death on the savanna. Alliances are temporary, and survival often depends on being in the right place at the right time, or the wrong one. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey into the heart of the wild. If you were captivated by this story of conflict and survival, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible wildlife encounters. We'll see you on the next adventure.